Hey guys, Silence here. Welcome back for more Beyblade content. As you can tell from the thumbnail and the title of the video, and of course, the 3 rarest Beyblades that I have currently in my collection. If you have not watched that video, go check that out, where I unboxed and admitted to the fact that I've actually cashed in to try and obtain some of the rarer Beyblades out there, except for those really expensive ones out there. Oh my god, Sushiro, Dread Sword, I'm looking at you. And of course, there are brand new announcements as well that there's gonna be like a super rare red version of the Dren Buster from the UX collection that's coming out. Of course, there's only gonna be like 100 pieces of it in the world, so that's gonna be a problem. But for collectors, I guess if you have the money and you can afford it, why not go for it? Personally, for myself, I probably might not want to go add that to my collection because I can't afford to do so. But anyway guys, let's talk about my budget means of displaying the Beyblades in your collection, and of course making it more convenient for yourself as well, especially when it comes to like cleaning your house and decluttering or dusting out the collections that you have that is amassing aside from Beyblade and all that kind of stuff. Of course, there are many other means of displaying your Beyblade collections out there. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Which are the forms of displaying your Beyblade collections the most beneficial for you? Do you appreciate the ones that I'm sharing? Of course, by leaving a like to this video and sharing to your friends and family, whoever they are collecting Beyblades and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so anyways, let's talk about the most budget means right now. And I actually have been walking around the retail stores and all this looking for means to try and display my Beyblade collection as a whole, because technically there are many people out there who are displaying their Beyblades maybe just by the bits, ratchets and blades separately and all that kind of good stuff. But you've always wanted maybe to display your Beyblade as it is, like this whole thing without having its parts separated. So yeah, so personally for myself, especially for rare Beyblades like this, I would definitely like to have it kept in one whole single thing by itself. So here is my suggestion. So I've actually came across some very nice kitchen jars that are sold in Daiso, at least in my country. So Daiso Singapore does sell kitchen jars just like this, very stylish, clear looking glass kitchen jars with kind of like a steel like cover with a bit of a vacuum seal. So yeah, if you're worried about dust and all this collecting on your Beyblade collections, this is one of the reasons why I went with it. So very nice tiny little jar that can fit your Beyblade inside it. So if you're wondering what is the serial number for this container, here you go, you can have a look at it. There is also another variation of this jar that has like a wood top cover. I'm gonna have a picture maybe placed on the right side of the screen for you guys to take a look. And yeah, so go check out their catalog. There is definitely lots of various sizes, but I would recommend the tiny one. I didn't realize there were a slight difference in size, because apparently I bought one that was slightly taller than the other ones, so I don't know. It's not such a big difference in height, just maybe a millimeter or so, but it kind of gives me OCD fears in the future. But either way, it looks cool. So I'm just gonna display one of them. I'm gonna peel off the sticker here because I have not actually peeled this off yet. I've been leaving it on on the jar just for this video, so today I can finally remove the sticker that has the barcode on it, since I'm here now making this video to show you guys the jar itself. Oh my goodness, this thing is so hard to remove. Okay, now that I've removed the label on the glass jar, and the airplanes are not flying past my neighborhood right now, let's get back to it. So yeah, so I'm gonna place one of the Beyblades inside, and you guys can tell how it'll look. So definitely gotta be careful. It does shake around inside the jar, you know, but I mean, if you're placing it on a table like this, it's gonna look decent. Of course, you can always add a sponge in the bottom and it will look nice. Of course, you know, it does not center in a jar as nicely as I want to. However, there's a trick here that I personally prefer when I was looking at these things. So what you can do is have the cap inverted, use it as a base. Now, just place the glass portion on top, and voila! You have a very nice centered display for your Beyblade. How cool is that? So yes, I'm gonna put all 3 of my Beyblades in this manner. So you got that airtight seal to prevent dust as well. Very, very nice, simple display method for your Beyblades. There you go. As you can tell, yes, this is the one with the tall glass piece and the rest are the same size. So when you're buying these, make sure that they are the same height. Unlike me, I just grabbed whatever I thought they were all the same. But apparently, yeah. So there it is. A very simple display form factor for your Beyblades. You can actually stack them on top of each other as well if you like it that way. You know, you're gonna keep things neat and tidy. You know, so always a fun way. Yeah, having the glass different heights is definitely a problem. So yeah, simple ways to display your Beyblades. But of course, if you want to make things slightly more fanciful, you can always add in other things like LED lights in the background to shine into the displays, you know, or use a lamp to shine into the glass bottles to have a closer and nicer look at your Beyblades, that kind of stuff. Anyway, these are not that expensive. They are kind of like the $2 range glass jars you can find at Daiso. That's why I considered them to be the cheapest display option while keeping it neat and it looks cool as well. So here is my other option if you want to go slightly a step beyond displaying them like this. So I went ahead and got a cheap rotating electrical mount display platform. So there we go. I'm just gonna have it rotate and I'm gonna maybe increase the speed, and I'm gonna put all 3 on the platform. So it's big enough to have like 3 jars, and there we go. A very nice rotating cheap display for your Beyblades. What do you guys think? There are, let me just reduce the speed. There we go, looks nice. So there are some more expensive versions of the rotating platforms, you know, for model kits and all that kind of stuff, that has LED lights in the bottom part. If you do have your glass jar inverted, you know, then you can have the light shine through and then have it bounce onto the Beyblade, that kind of stuff. But like I said, if you have like a lamp to shine light on top of it, this would look cool as well. Or if you have it displayed in some kind of a LED cabinet that you have all your figurines and all that kind of stuff displayed around, this will look nice as well. But of course, you make sure to clean up the jars for fingerprints and all that. You can see that it's a bit icky because of the glue that I removed the labels on the top off or the bottom off, and then my fingerprints are all there. So just clean it up, it will look nice. What do you guys think of this display method? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And of course, as always, if you like and enjoy my content, make sure you leave a like button on the video, share to all your Beyblade friends who are collecting, and maybe consider a budget way of displaying their whole Beyblades. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, mata ne!